popping, your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready to told y'all that you better be running? I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all are the night.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, Mike Badgley set to kick off. It's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive.
They are led out by the 15th overall selection in 2019, former Ohio State Buckeye Dwayne Haskins.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
That catch good for only a couple. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to...
And he's going to go down again.
Dwayne Haskins, sack.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
The Texans send the punter out. He'll kick it away after 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. Fielded at the 43. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Davis. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Davis. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain there of 21 yards. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Davis. His pass caught at the 4.
Davis's pass.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Davis now in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Danielle Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not getting too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
They go play action now. Haskins under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Dwayne Haskins, sack.
And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll run on 1st down. Pull. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Davis. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there.
23 yards.
Davis now throwing on 1st down. Steps away to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
to throw again on 2nd down. Davis. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On 3rd down. Pull. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are going to take a 1st quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this is their 3rd drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off... a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a 2nd drive, no 1st down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that 1st one up?
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Rams 7, Texans nothing.
On 2nd and 7, Haskins. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Dwayne Haskins, sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down and 4, Davis. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
2nd and 7.
Now Davis. Off play action. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Yards to go.
Here's Davis to throw on 3rd down. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
The field goal is good. Makes the score Rams 10, Texans nothing.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
On 2nd and 12, Haskins. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Dwayne Haskins, sack.
Well, there was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
The Texans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and forever. He'll drop this one down to Cohen, and he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Andrew Billick yards. Able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. And for the defense, their third sack of the game.
That number tells you that they're starting to put it together with their defensive game plan. They're starting to feel pretty good about what the offense is doing, bringing the pressure at the right time, and putting the quarterback on the ground.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up second and 3.
On second down now. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 33. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Taylor. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Down at the 31.
Taylor. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 25. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway. Now Davis fumbles it, and the Texans scoop it. It's a foot race. The 40, 20, 10, and they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, and a great play for that defensive unit. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series for those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
9-yard gain on the play.
From the gun, Davis.
3rd down.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
It certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Devin Asiasi, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 14-10.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Samson Abukum coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down.
They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Davis. Throw left side complete. It's Hardy. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, L.A.
Davis's pass complete.
A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Short kick. One of the up middle taken now. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. So we've come to halftime. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st down, Poole. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll keep it on the ground. Poole, powerful running. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And they're going to speed things up here.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, Poole. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Taken down at the 40.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Small carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. sees that the ball is moved to the middle, and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Dwayne Haskins sacked.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
After the sack on first down, Haskins, he'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah. Neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. Haskins looking to throw on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Phillips. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big-time play there for the Texans. 46 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Anderson. He's got it on the draw. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
Draw play.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Haskins. His throw incomplete. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Last week was commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
Open man is Anderson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans have cut it to within a score.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they sit back on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded just outside the goal line. Well, A dangerous return man showing it here.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Davis rolling to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Davis off the play fake. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards.
Back to throw. Davis. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Davis's pass.
4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Davis now. Off play action. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on 1st down. Poole. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard.
Now Davis. Off the bootleg. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Samson Abuka able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd.
Here's Davis throwing on 3rd and long. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
They'll try the left side. Poole. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
And now out comes Houston. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And he completes it to Cohen. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins. And he's going to be taken down. Penalty marker on the field, however. Which side is this on?
Oh, man, can't do that.
So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play. Now Haskins, third and long. Going to throw right side here, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans draw a bit closer. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A very solid gain of 27.
A gain of 27 on the play.
First and 10, Taylor now. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Throwing on second down. Davis.
The 48-yard line.
The Rams on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Come on, baby. We got to do our job. We got to do it.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Texans have once again taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is the absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Rams take over.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. Well, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. On 1st down, pull. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 29, Davis. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Davis's pass complete to number 30.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Warner.
Davis,
a gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He gets this one complete to Bowden. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Los Angeles.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead. From the 45 on second down, Davis. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Davis's pass.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
5 yards.
On third down. And he'll be stopped up as he could only muster a yard. So fourth down coming up on the other side as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
39-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now fourth down.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on fourth down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Davis,
a couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Davis's pass.
The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
L.A.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So now the Texans down by a field goal, 55 seconds remaining. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. They got a man over the middle, it's Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Woods. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Haskins. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Tariq Cohen. Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 16.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. Well, that would have been something if he could have saved him from that long distance there in the closing seconds, but it was just not meant to be.
They need a little more time and a little more yardage to give him a realistic shot. And that kick's a good metaphor for this game, isn't it? They're going to wind up a little short in the end.
And they will take a knee here. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were buoyed.